Namaste Alok ji.
Namaste Vivek.
Thank you very much for taking your time to watch the teaser Bande Mataram and Untold Story. Just for the benefit of the viewers, I would like to give some background. Bande Mataram newspaper was published in Calcutta during 1906-1908, which was edited by none other than Sri Aurobindo. And this is an effort from Sri Aurobindo Yoga Foundation of North America to bring these messages, these stories into the public domain. Our mission is to showcase the ground realities of that time, where leaders, people, organizations, their role, how important their role was in this freedom struggle. So again, thank you. And I wanted to ask you a few questions regarding that, not question, your opinion, maybe. As you know, Bande Mataram has played a very important role to guide the freedom struggle of India. In your opinion, based on what you have seen, what we are trying to achieve in that detail, how promising that is?
So first let me tell you add a little bit
Sure.
about Bande Mataram. So Bande Mataram is not only about the freedom struggle of India, but Bande Mataram is about the ongoing freedom struggle of India. So I don't think the action of Bande Mataram is over. It continues because in Bande Mataram we see Sri Aurobindo laid all the large lines along which India would not only achieve freedom, but it will arrive at what today we use the word as Atmanirbharta. So if you really look at the Bande Mataram, Sri Aurobindo has given us a roadmap for the future. So it is not just an interesting story, it is an engaging story, it's a very important story. And I am very surprised that nobody thought about telling it. So first of all, my congratulations to you that I think you got inspired.
Yes.
And I have seen so many films made on Sri Aurobindo. But I always have suggested that while films on Sri Aurobindo is okay, people try to talk about his life, which is one way to look at it, and many more such movies will be made. But as far as I know, there is not a single movie talking about his work.
Yes.
So this is a movie which speaks about his work with context to India. Because through the pages of Vande Mataram, we see the idea of Sri Aurobindo. Of course, this is with reference to India. And I would not only wish you success, I would actually, personally, want to see a trilogy. Vande Mataram, followed by Arya.
Mm-hmm.
Because roadmap for India is in Vande Mataram. Roadmap for the world is in Arya.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we have something about the future.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Savitri, which takes and
Sure.
a movie which gives the idea of Sri Aurobindo.
Right.
Personally, I feel life is better left untouched because who can write about his life?
Right. So I'll take you back to the web series. Bengal partition is an event which I believe, or we believe, that it has not been gotten its proper due. What it has done to stir the India's ongoing freedom movement. Based on what you have seen, does it look promising to you that what we are trying to achieve,
Well,
or in the details what we are trying to capture?
So first let me once again add it that Bengal partition is a symbol event which we find today also. There are so many forces which are trying to partition within India, within the world, and it kind of gives us a deeper understanding of why such things are in a way foredoomed to failure. So this is not about cry for autonomy or arbitrarily splitting things, and we are still suffering. Bengal partition, eventually the same policy led to the partition of India. And the same policy is working world over. So this is a story to be told. And when I have seen the teaser or the first episode, I think, which is ready.
Yeah.
It is amazing. I felt so inspired. I have gone and spoken about it to people. Because the whole background score, the way you have brought out, it takes you into that time, into that era, and it's very, very inspiring. I suppose the film is about inspiring people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about a bland story. It's about inspiring, and it
Sure.
inspires a lot. And I remember one of the scenes where you have brought that image of Ma Bharati.
Yes.
And I think it was the painting of Abhinendranath Tagore. And
Yes.
I had a suggestion that as we go through this whole period, toward the end, it is Bhavani Bharati.
Mm-hmm.
So you see how Sri Aurobindo
Absolutely.
closes with him to Durga, and I think we had exchanged a few
Right.
notes.
Yes. No, absolutely.
So the teaser for me is not only very inspiring and engaging, it is something like which made me feel that when is the next. Honestly, I mean, you know me that I
Yes.
won't say this for the sake of camera. It
Right.
made me really believe that it should be the next. When is the next coming?
Mhm.
So personally, I was a bit disappointed that you said it is still delayed.
So we are very thankful to your continued support, guidance to nurture the idea of this Bande Mataram, an untold story web series, and as you have been continuing providing your valuable inputs to guide us into the direction, or to make sure we are steer on our course and don't just deviate too much from what we really envision to do, and to make sure that the message what we are trying to come out from those pages of Bande Mataram comes out as pristine or as close to the message itself. How do you see this web series helping the young generation of India or the world overall for this episode of Bande Mataram?
First of all, I must say that from the storyline that you have told me and you have shared, I don't think there is any question of deviating anywhere. You are right on spot. So this web series, if and when, and I won't use the word if, I would say as and when it comes out, it is bound to not only inspire a whole generation of young people and take them to those times so that they can connect with what went into the fire that went into the freedom struggle, because it brings it from a very, very different standpoint. The stories which have been made on freedom struggle, unfortunately not very nice, I mean not very inspiring. I have seen, including the film Anand Mat. Despite such a powerful storyline, I have seen the movie incidentally, the music was given by Dilip Kumar Roy, it's not that inspiring as it could have become. And rest all is all about Dandi March and all that, so the lesser said the better. So this story will not only connect us with the times, but as I said, there is so much in this story to give us deep insights into the fissures of society, how to heal it, how to bring together. The very title Bande Mataram is about that we share a common mother. We may have different religions, caste, but mother is one. So this is the message of the story, which is the need of the hour.
So
Don't we need that we are together as one? And at the level of India, Bande Mataram, we all bow down to the mother. We may have different religions, but at the same time, in the larger context, we bow down to the universal mother.
So that takes me into my next question. As we are working on this web series, what could be the key learning we can take from Bande Mataram and make sure those comes out as a learning for the...
There are plenty of things to learn. One of them is that Mother India is not a piece of earth. And I think if that message can go enough, it's not only about Mother India. Every nation has a nation's soul. So for Sri Aurobindo, since he was working on India, so he brought out this soul of a nation, which many nations are still struggling. The Second World War was because Germany, in its effort to find its soul, ended up with its vital being. Today we see Russia, Ukraine. So as I said, if those things can be brought out, that nation has a soul, and it comes through the pages of Bande Mataram. It comes through certain events that Sri Aurobindo narrates, and it ends up with that image of Mother Durga, which incidentally the Divine Mother, in the ashram, you'll find it in volume 12, where she gives a commentary on Durga's throat. She says that every nation should have this soul. So it has a worldwide importance. And at a deeper level, I do believe that, this movie, even recently, the same thing I was sharing, see, America and India, now this may sound like political, but it has nothing political. I am looking at the good of the world. From the way I understand from Mother and Sri Aurobindo writings, America and India need to come together, but not merely on the surfaces, but in a deeper ground of being. And I suppose this movie about India, stemming from the soil or atmosphere of the US, connecting with the Indian ethos, see, the effect of a book or a movie or a teacher is far beyond we can envision. It's not just about money or what people see immediately.
Right.
It's not even about the time taken, but it has far-reaching implications. I see 100 years ahead. So it's not just a movie going back in time. I see this movie is so relevant today.
Right. So now that how to make this happen, right? How to make this vision reality. We are really thankful to the people who have contributed generously for the first phase of the project, which is complete. We have the whole storyline of the 12 episodes, each in the range of 40 to 55 minutes each. As it comes, will play out. We have the character sketch of the who are going to be the main characters of the story. So we have done quite a groundwork right now for the first phase, and if I may say, we are in a place as far as preparation of the content perspective. If I have a money, or if we have a money, we could start a pre-production in 1 month. That much research we have already collected,
Yes,
vetted it
aware of
through.
that,
So
yes.
we have that information with us, and it's we have done the legal copyright also, so that we are covered legally for whatever it's worth maybe. Now we are into the second phase, or we are trying to really implement this, and though people are supporting, but that's limited, because we are trying to keep the integrity and the grandeur of the message, what we are trying to achieve. The funds are significant, they need significant. So in your viewpoint, in your experience, what may be the best way to collect the money so that we can make this vision a reality?
See, people have to be inspired. Unfortunately, people are willing to part with money where they see profit or a big name. That is the sad reality of our times. And I wish and hope and pray that people are inspired. Your teaser is very inspiring. I don't know whether it should, how far it has gone. And in fact, if you ask me, the government of India itself should be willing. There are all kinds of programs are going on, frankly, in the name of 150th year of Sri Aurobindo's birth anniversary, which includes seminars. What happens to a seminar? It's one day, people listen, and then it's over. But such a movie is movie for the future. So personally, if you ask me, I can only appeal and request. And if you remember last time when you had shown me the teaser, I myself felt inspired to very token small amount from within my limits and means. But that was like an offering that, this is a cause of Sri Aurobindo, not only Sri Aurobindo, again and again. This is a movie which has relevance to India and the world. And maybe at the end, maybe as a postscript, it could be explained why this message is relevant. See, it has, look at it this way, that there is a partition which has taken place, a split, a division. How does Sri Aurobindo tries to bring that division into unity? And mind you, look at the occult significance. Let me, complete that picture. The partition was done then there was fight, then different tactics, things happened. Separated again, not Bangladesh, sorry, East Pakistan. And then see the power that was acting. We have Bangladesh and we have West Bengal. It's very strange that, once again, how much ever you may try to divide, that which the divine is united is bound to get united. I personally feel this movie is bound to happen. And as you were asking and we were sharing the other day, I said inspiration is correct. There is no doubt about it. But because it comes from a very beautiful high source, you are going to meet obstacles on the ground. You should not. I pray and wish that there be no obstacles. Lord Ganesha removes all obstacles. Mother's grace removes all obstacles. But they come because people are not willing to give money for something which is truly genuine and worthwhile. It's a fact, whether we like it or not. Also because there are occult forces which are acting. So they don't want beautiful things to manifest. And this is one of those things which it's a beautiful manifestation. So I think if you have basically, it's a big sum if you see from our point of view as individuals. But frankly, for what we call as MNC or people who have money, this is nothing.
Yes.
I mean, people spend hundreds of crores doing God knows what.
Yes.
They go to Europe and have a trip. They keep money for their grandchildren. They can't give money for this. I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand. This is an area I really don't understand why and what. Even if you ask me if even the people who are involved in making the film, not you, of course,
Right.
you are inspired, the directors and whoever worker, I would say it's an opportunity, it's a yagya. Do it free of cost. I mean, it's a lifetime opportunity.
Yes, it is.
What else can I say?
Yes, and that's how we are looking
I
at
mean,
the lifetime opportunity.
it's a lifetime opportunity. It's a yagya. Do it. Give it, and but people are what they are. So the lesser said, the better.
Right.
Send an appeal. I can only say that I'll pray, and all of us should pray. And
Sir, thank you.
Sure, one day it will bear fruit.
Yes.
The sooner, the better. It's needed for the world.
Thank you, Alokji. Although this conversation can go for very long, for the interest of time, we'll conclude this session here right now. And if anyone wants to donate, we have a website which is of Sri Aurobindo Yoga Foundation. It's a short form, SAYFNA.org. You can find the information about this web series, and if you'd like to contribute or participate in any which way, financially or otherwise, please do that. And let's make this as a moment instead of a project of an organization. Thank you.
And let us come together and unite in the under the banner of the Mother,
Right.
with Sri Aurobindo as the leader.
Yes.
Because it's Sri Aurobindo's Bande Mataram.
Namaste.
Bande Mataram.
Bande.